Hey guys, welcome to the middle school parent meeting. As you can tell by watching this, I'm not present, but I am on the stage right now talking to you about the stuff that's happening in middle school. Let me tell you, I'm excited about this new year. I'm excited because, we just haven't had a normal year and we're trying to get back to that. So with that, I'm going to give you some things that we are doing in middle school. And I'm going to talk about some of the calendar events. I'm going to talk about our theme for the year and some of the things that you need to know about middle school ministry, at least through December. And then from there, if you have questions, my leaders will be here. Pastor Josh will be here to answer those. And you can ask those questions after you listen to me ramble for a little while. Anyway, hopefully you got this piece of paper. It actually is a trifold. It's the information you need through December. It was in the back of the room. And if you don't have one, go get one, because I'm going to talk about those things in here. That way you can kind of know what's happening with middle school ministry here at Grace Point for this year. And the first thing I want to highlight is inside we have the important information. I'll get a little close. Important information that you need to know. Like, hey, where do I find things about middle school ministry? Our website is on here. You can become part of our Facebook group. I put stuff up there quite often enough to let you know here's what's coming up. There's a parent newsletter that I send monthly that gives all the information for that month. So not next week, but the week after, September's will come out. It's got vital information for our ministry, but it also has got parent information or parent resources that I give to you as well, and you can get onto that. We have a Remind group that we're part of, and you can text that and get on that. So as I remind you, hey, don't forget about this. You'll get a text throughout the week for that. And then we have what's called our Grow page that you can get on. It gives you resources on parenting, on students, on ways to help you do the best job you can with your student, just like we are trying to do in the middle school ministry. Anyway, so check that out. Again, this is the fall-winter calendar events and things that we're doing. And so the next thing I want to highlight for you is our theme this year. We've actually been talking about it these first 3 weeks here in August. And I'll zoom up close. Yes, there it is. Our theme and key verse. There it is. It's called Mike, Mature in Christ. And that's our theme. Everything we're doing this year, all our messages, our time that we spend together in small groups, our game time, all filters back to we want our kids to mature. I think that's something you want as well. I think you want to see your kids grow in their faith, grow as a person in the form of Jesus Christ. That's what we want. That's what we want for all our kids. And so that's our theme. Our verse is out of Ephesians 4:14 to 16. 4:14 through 16. That's our key verse. And so we're going back to that. So that is like our overarching theme. Some new stuff we're doing this year with that as well, with kids, is I'm putting up a monthly verse that I want our kids to memorize. We're actually doing guys versus girls with points with this. And so we have a verse that we're going to put out monthly. Our first one is our theme verse. And they're going to memorize it. And at the end of the month, we're going to give a chance to say to us 500 points for each kid that does it. We're also asking them to bring their Bibles. Hey, they can get 100 points every week for bringing a physical Bible. No, their phone does not count. We want them to bring a Bible. And if you don't have one, we are more than willing to get you one. The last set of points is if they bring a new friend, they get 200 points every new friend they bring. And then we're going to add it up, and we're going to do it by semester. We'll see which group wins. We're going to give them a party and whatnot. So that's some of the things we're doing this year to kind of motivate our students to bring Bibles, to bring friends, and to come and learn about God's Word and actually memorize it and know it. So anyway, I just want to highlight some of those things that are new this year. So if they haven't memorized the verse, they can start doing that tonight, and they can start memorizing it for Wednesday. It's due Wednesday to have that first verse memorized, and it comes in a postcard. We're going to give it out. They could get it, or Ephesians 4:14 through 16. They can memorize it and say it this week. So that kind of is our theme and some of the new things we're doing throughout this whole semester with the competition. Now, some of the things you need to know of too, I've kind of put in here in the middle section. In the middle, if you open it up, and actually you'll see we have our middle school fall and winter events, and then our theme nights. So I'll just cover that for a little bit so you kind of know what we're thinking and how we're doing that. And again, these will get posted on our website as we go, into the newsletter, and through postcards that we hand out on Wednesdays that your kid can bring home. You can put it right on your refrigerator. So the first one I have on here is starting in September, and we are starting with our girls and boys hangout nights. Boys are here on campus unless we change that. We'll let you know, but they generally here, where girls are at Julie Sage's house, and they meet. And the first one's coming up in September 10th and 13th. The girls will be on the 10th, and the boys will be on the 13th, and there's one in November, and then there's one in February as you're looking at it. These are just events to kind of have fun, connect with each other. We found this to be very great last year, and we're just carrying it over. We thought these nights are just nights that we feel our kids need just to connect and have fun, enjoy, and so we're having those out. Our big event, though, is this Saturday, Sunday. We actually have our fall kickoff and camp out scheduled for this weekend, August 28th, 29th, and it is not here at the church. It is at the Decker's house, and in here you have and online we have the address, so you would meet there. It's going to be from starting, we don't put the time here. I think it's 6 o'clock on, this Saturday, and then the next morning we'll be there at 11 o'clock. We're going to do church. There's a pool so they can bring their swimsuit. We're providing like the tent structure, so they just need to come with a sleeping bag, extra set of clothes, their pillow. It's going to be like a camp out. We're going to have a fire, do s'mores. We're going to play a big group game there. And the Deckers, they have this incredible house that they've opened up for us to be at. It's all outside. And I know it's going to be a little warmer this week, so maybe that's God's way of saying, hey, use the pool, right? Anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. Here's what I need you to do as parents, though. Can you go to our website, gracepointlodi.com/MSM, and sign your kid up? There's actually going to be a slide. You can click it or click the link, and just lets me know how much food I need to buy. I've already pre-bought some of it, but if I need to buy more, I would love to do that to make sure. So if you could sign them up, letting us know that they're going to come, okay, that would be awesome. They need to make sure you also have a smart waiver done online. Go to our website. That's our new online medical form. You fill it out once all year. Some of you have already done that because you went to Hume or you've done an event with us, and that is good. But we need everyone to do that as well, to get on that smart waiver and do that. So that's this weekend. That's like our first big event. It's going to be awesome, epic. We're going to have a lot of fun with that. Going down, we have our next event is in October. It's called our Holy Rollers event. It's a bike ride. We're going to meet here, and as we get closer, I'll let you know more details. But then we're going to ride to a park. We're going to go have fun, hang out, and then we're going to ride back. And last year, this just was one of those events that was just amazing. We got out to ride together and have some fun. We'll let you know where exactly and what time, all that, as we get closer. And we have some service projects coming in November. We always do at Grace Point. On November 21st this year, we do food collection. And what we do as a middle school group is after the service, we get together and we basically organize it for the people who are going to pick it up. And then so that is just fun. It's our way of serving and getting it ready, and a lot of food. And the more kids we have hands on that, it just makes light work. So that's going to happen. And then we have in December or January, depending on what we choose to do, we're still in the talks of what we want to do. Either we'll be having a winter weekend, which is kind of like a winter camp. We're looking at that right now, or a snow day. It depends on what we choose to do, what is available to us. And we'll let you know when we pick one or the other. I put both down just so you can mark it, kind of know where we're going to be on that. Now, as for our theme nights, we found last year we started doing theme nights once a month or every other month, and man, kids enjoyed dressing up or doing games around that certain style, or sometimes we just do an event that night that centers around a theme. And so we're going to do that every month. And September is the first month, and we're going to have our Olympics night. We're going to do our games are going to be like Olympic style games that night. And we're asking our students to dress up, maybe put on the sweat band across, and maybe put some shorts on and look like you're going to play in the Olympics. What would that look like? And so come dressed for that. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to play games like that. And when in October we have our country fair night. That's one of those nights we can actually do the whole night. We're outside. We might we do a little bit of line dancing maybe, but we center a whole night about country fair. What does it look like, and have some fun with that. Maybe some country fair bingo, but those details, it's going to be a fun night. And these are all on Wednesdays, which makes it nice. You show up for that Wednesday and on these theme nights. And then in November, we're going to do Crazy Hair Night. And there's going to be a contest for that, and that's not until November 17th. So, you got some time to think about it. Just make sure whatever you use in your hair, they can get out probably for school the next day. That would be great. But we're going to have a contest. And as we get closer, I'll tell you what that entails. But start thinking about what that would look like. And then obviously every year we have, around Christmas time, we do our annual Christmas party. It is here on campus, December 22nd. It is a Wednesday. That's kind of our theme night then. And so that's always fun to kind of connect and experience Christmas time together with that. I also put under here the no youth group nights, like the fall break in October 6th and 13th, November 24th, that's the day before Thanksgiving, or even December 29th, January 5th, that's over the winter break. These are days we do not have Wednesdays, and we just say, hey, enjoy your families, enjoy vacation during those times. So anyway, I know that was a lot of information, and you may have a lot of questions, and you can definitely ask our leaders of that as you're going to get to know them and hear who they are, and so with that. But anyway, make sure you grab one of these that lets you know what's happening through December, and you can see what we're about. And if you have questions, always the phone number for the church is on the back. Also, my email here at the church. You can email me at any time. Ask me, hey, what about this? What about that? Check our website out. Get in the parent newsletter. These are the biggest ways we get the information to you. And also remind your student, pick up a postcard. We make them to remind them. You can put it around the fridge for these events as we're going out. Ultimately, and I'll close with this, our purpose statement, we have it on here. Our goal really is to be connected to the cross of Jesus Christ. That's why we exist as a youth group. We want to challenge your kids in their faith, whether it be through our conduct, our relationships that we have with each other, our ongoing maturity, which is really our big theme this year, serving. We want to serve together and sharing our faith, being on mission. We have purposes that are more than just beyond our events, beyond just our games and our theme nights, and those are all fun and ways to connect. But we want to challenge our students here at Grace Point to deepen their faith, to become more like Jesus, and that's what we're really about. And so on a Wednesday, how do we do this? Well, we do worship. We sing together. We hear a message that's biblically based from God's Word. We spend time in small groups talking about what we heard and how we can actually put that in our lives. I even think our game times that we have, but learning how to socially work together in our games can promote growing our faith. My hope and prayer this year, as we partner with you, because it's really about partnership, that we can cause our students to want to be more like Jesus. We can cause them to grow. And so why don't you join me this year, be part of what we do, and I'll just let you know we're all praying for you. And if you have questions, if you have concerns, if you even have just prayer requests, we'd love to hear them. We'd love to pray for you. And so with that, hey, thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys, because really we can't do what we do without you as parents. So please partner with us. Let's have an awesome year. And we will see you later. Be sure to ask plenty of questions. Our leaders are ready to answer them. We'll see you later.